He was also legally blind, but had renovated this home himself. It's real estate story time with Stephanie. Okay, I'm back today with another not safe for work, naked real estate story. This is my last one, hopefully forever. Let's be honest, I have many more years of selling real estate. I'm going to see more naked people. This one stands out in my mind. I will never ever forget it. And the whole house is way more than just a naked story. So it is a home not far from my own, where I was able to actually walk to the listing, which was really great. So I was excited. It was my second or third listing ever. So again, I'm super green, I'm super new. I sold one across the street. This guy called me to sell his house. I was so excited that a real estate sign worked. I'm all excited about this listing. It's my second or third one ever. I can't wait. I can walk there. It's so great. I show up. The gentleman who owned the home smoked a lot, like a lot. And the home just stank to high heaven like cigarettes. He was also legally blind, but had renovated this home himself. So you can imagine what kind of shape the home was really in. It smelled of cigarettes. It had been home renovated by someone who could not see very far in front of them, and all of the flooring was all jiggy-jiggy, not matching up, because he couldn't see in a straight line to do it. It was a cherry of a listing, I'm not gonna lie, and it was for sale for quite a long time. But it was a duplex, possibly triplex, not legally, but it was legally a duplex. So it had a tenant living upstairs. The gentleman who owned it lived on the main floor, and there was no one in the basement unit. I met the tenant for the first time ever outside. Great. He was there with his kids. Hey, nice to meet you. By the way, we're a family of nudists. I am so new as an agent, I don't know what to do with this. I'm like, well, okay, what's the deal with showings then? And he was very like, well, if there's a blue car in the driveway and I'm not outside, we're inside, we will be naked. Okay, thank you, Mr. Tenant, for letting me know about your nudist family. I guess I will just warn the other agents. So in the listing, in the little realtor secret comment section, I had to write, tenant is a nudist. And if the blue car is in the driveway, you've been warned. So agents are calling me left, right, and center saying, this can't be true. What are you talking about? It's completely true. He was naked. I would have many agents call me after showings to tell me, yes, he was there and he was naked, or no, he wasn't there. Phew, I dodged a bullet. I didn't have to see a naked tenant. So I showed this property myself about 7 or 8 times, I think, over the course that it was listed when he was home. Of those times, he was in fact home in his unit naked every single time I showed it. Once he was cooking dinner, he was in the kitchen, many times just watching TV, sometimes in bed. Thankfully then he was covered up. But I did see him naked 7 or 8 times when I was there. And I never once saw his penis, because that's how big of a man he was. It was a very, very interesting tenant situation. That home never did sell when that tenant lived there. He had to move out eventually, and we were able to sell the property after that. After it sold, the home seller was very happy. I had obviously been dealing with him at this point for a couple of months now, and had gotten to know him pretty well, and he felt it was fine to be friendly with me, which I get it, I'm a friendly person, and I gave him a hug when we were all done the deal. I was so happy for him. Congratulations on selling your house. I gave him a big hug. Disclaimer, this man is legally blind, but his tongue had absolutely no problem finding my ear to give me a wet willy while I was hugging him. I will never, ever forget that listing, and maybe it gave me a slight bit of PTSD whenever I drive by and see that house.